Welcome back, Empire. How y'all doing? I missed y'all. It ain't been that long, but I feel like every moment away is too long of a moment. You feel me? So I just had to come back with another video. But as you know, all videos are a little bit different. So today we're going to be talking about these little cringy tattoos or cringy processes of doing tattoos. I seen these and I thought it would be a good thing to show you guys. But of course, before we get into the full video, I have to do my thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing to all the people. We are still on the road to get 1,000 subscribers. And as you must know by now, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing a free tattoo to one of you lucky Empire family members. So please hit that subscribe button, share it to somebody that would like to subscribe so they have a chance to win a free tattoo. But with that being said, let's get into this first video, which is a very controversial topic amongst tattoo artists. So this video is tattoo artists without tattoos. They tattoo each other with water.
The artists with no tattoo.
Okay, so that's the video. Now, the reason why this is a very controversial topic amongst tattoo artists is because most of us, including myself, feel like if you are going to be tattooing on somebody else, you must have tattoos for multiple reasons. One of the bigger reasons for me why I think being a tattoo artist, you should have tattoos is because without getting tattooed by other people, one, you don't get the experience of how other people work. Everything we do is a learning experience from the start of our career to the end of our career. It doesn't matter how good you are, there's always something to learn. So getting tattooed from somebody helps us learn. It helps us learn in real time how other people do the process of tattooing. For me specifically, every person that I have taught or have attempted to teach how to tattoo, once they get used to tattooing practice skin and getting the feel for things, I make them tattoo themselves because it gives them a direct mind and body connection of how to do the tattoos. It tells them in real time if they're going too deep, if they're going too fast, if they're overworking an area, or if they're doing the opposite of all those things. So when they go on to tattoo another person, they can put all of those things into effect and it will create a much better tattoo for the next time. Also with that, we experience the pain that we are dealing to our customers or clients. Like how he said at the very end of the video, he said, I feel bad for you guys. Yeah, you should have been known how this feels and how it feels to do it on other people. I truly believe without getting tattooed, you just don't understand the feeling of it, the pain that goes into it. You don't have that compassion for your clients. Like I've said in the other videos when it comes to like the numbing cream and all that other stuff that's going on right now. Experience the pain is part of the tattoo. That's how I feel about it. But then also you experiencing something from someone that hasn't experienced it also is kind of, new terms, a red flag. I wouldn't want a tattoo from someone that doesn't have any tattoos. And even then, with that being said, I'm very lightly tattooed when it comes to tattoo artists, especially the ones that have been doing it for as long as I have been doing it. That's not what I want for myself, so that is not what I'm getting. But I am fairly heavily tattooed compared to a average person on the street. Besides the neck and hands, I have almost every area that people can ask me, hey, does this hurt? And I could say, yes, it does. It's not that bad. They all hurt. So there's never, no, it doesn't hurt. But I could either say, yes, it hurts a lot. It's not that bad. It's bearable, whatever the case may be. Also with this video, it's a little bit of a slap in the face because they don't have tattoos. They still don't have any tattoos because they tattooed themselves or each other with water. So there's not going to be anything there. If anything, there might be a little scarring depending on how they do it. Which, seeing as they don't have tattoos, they might not do it correctly. There might be a little bit of scarring there, but that's about it. But then they do like 1 or 2 lines on these couple different body parts that they tattoo. And as you can see, she is going through it, boy. I swear, this is the face of what in the fuck. That's how they feel, but she's not getting an entire piece. She's getting whatever the hell she's getting, some circles, some dots, and some lines, but there's nothing there. And then when it's his turn, he's getting it on the bicep area, which is kind of like this ish area. But for me, this spot wasn't that bad. It was one of my easier spots. But listen, he does what everybody does when they get their first tattoo. They're anticipating it to hurt really, really bad, right? They get the design. They're so hyped up. They're so nervous. As soon as you press the needle to the skin, oh, that's not that bad. We haven't done shit. I just touched needle to skin. So of course it's not that bad. This is the first little needle prick of this next 2-3 hours that we're going to be doing. But it cracks me up every single time when I'm doing somebody's first tattoo, especially if they have like their friends or family with them. As soon as I touch the skin, does it hurt? How is it? Oh, it's not that bad. That ain't shit. I'm like, okay, wait 5-10 minutes. When you actually get something done from now, because this is nothing compared to the rest of the work that we're going to be doing. But let me know, would you feel comfortable getting tattooed by somebody that has no tattoos whatsoever? If you are a tattoo artist that has no tattoos by chance, let me know, how do your clients react to that? That's not as cringy, a little bit, but this next one, it's a rough watch. Just go ahead. Oh, it just starts off so rough. Like, I don't know, and I know you hear it. Just seeing that. When you see someone experiencing pain, where do you feel in your body? Do you feel it where they feel it, or do you feel it somewhere else? Me, when I see someone experiencing pain, I feel it in my ass for some reason. What? And it's not a good feeling. It just makes me want to just clench everything up. Yeah, I don't. Besides just showing you this to make you go, I don't really have much to say about this. They don't wipe it off, so we can't see what it's supposed to look like. It's not in English in the bottom. I mean, I could have used this translate thing, but I didn't feel like doing all that, so I don't even know what they're saying in the description part. For me, this is a rough one to watch. Do with that as you wish. Now let's move on to this next one. This next one kind of does the same thing for me as far as like pain is concerned, but let's watch. I've actually never watched this whole video. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got some notes on this one. Kind of like the same as the last one, right? But this one is obviously a robot or a CNC, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then on the foot, oh, I can only imagine how bad that hurts. But there are some key notes. Let's go ahead and look back at it. So I'm gonna zoom in. Right here, what you're looking at is called needle depth. For the most part, needle depth is really just how much needle you are putting into the skin. We, as tattoo artists, we have a certain way, all of us individually, like our needles to hang outside of the needle tip or tube or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Needle hang can be anywhere from this, which this is about how much needle you want to go into the skin. So whoever set this contraption up, that's the word, they put out the needle just as far as it will go into the skin. So the machine can push it all the way down to the tube or to the tip so it can't over penetrate. That's a good thing to notice. Technically, the machine can't go too deep, but it can still hurt because you don't really want to ride the tip. That's kind of what it's called, because it could damage the skin more because of the extra rubbing that the tip of the cartridge is doing. So essentially, most tattoo artists, including myself, we have the needle hang out pretty far so we can work off only the needle tip, not touching the tube or the tip of the tube. I'm gonna be saying these words a lot in this little section. To touch the skin, again, because of the risk of damage it can cause to the skin. Jesus, I can't talk today. But there's that, right? And it's in white, so even if it was messed up, it wouldn't really like show that good. But let's look at the finished product. It's not bad. It's pretty clean. Well, look, it doesn't touch right there, which being a machine, it wouldn't know. It can't see that. So a person would have, touched that and made it connect. But besides that, the lines are pretty fucking clean. Probably cleaner than I would be able to do, honestly. But if you're willing to give it a try, I'm not mad at it. It's definitely not gonna take tattoo artist jobs, because doing some lining like this is far different than doing a portrait or color work, or even thick and thin lines. And then with a CNC machine, yes, it can be controlled as far as like the peaks and the valleys of the canvas. As we all know, people, we move. If it hurts too much, we're going to move. So that peak isn't going to be there. That valley is not going to be there once we move. So a machine will never, ever, ever, ever be able to do what a real human does when it comes to tattoos. Thank God, because it's already hard enough out here as it is for a tattoo artist. But would you try it? If I was ballsy enough and didn't care about that section of my skin, I just might. Clean ass star. I'm not mad. Now on to the next one. I'm not going to give you any forewarning of this one. I just want you to watch it, okay? So let's go. Let's get going. Do you do anime tattoos? Let me show you. Is this even how you do it? Is this? I don't fucking know. Let's skip the fluff, shall we, and get to this end result. Here I'm like, okay, a lot of people that don't do color, or if you don't do tattoos at all, you don't know this, but working with color is pretty difficult, especially when it comes to the cleaning aspect of it. Usually with black and gray, when you wipe it, it kind of goes away for the most part, but with color, that it just wants to stick to the skin. It does it for me. I don't know if it does for other artists. The only way I've seen where other tattoo artists that use color and it doesn't smear this bad is because they work on a very little section, and when they wipe it, they wipe pretty hard. I don't do that. I kind of work in a bigger section at a time, and I don't want to wipe that hard because I do know that it hurts, because I've tattooed myself. Here, I'm not fully expecting anything bad. I'm just like, okay, it's just muddy. And then it gets a little further. We get a different angle. And here's when I'm like, oh, all right, you're kind of losing me. You're kind of losing me a little bit, pal. But he's filling in some more blue. Right here, it kind of looks like flames. I'm not sure. But then again, it kind of also looks like a cover up in this little forehead area, or maybe he used some black shading right there. I'm not 100% sure. That's just kind of what it looks like to me from here. Finished product. Okay. Well, okay, let's dissect this. Let's think about it slowly, okay? Top to bottom? Yeah, we agree. Let's go top to bottom. Okay, top, the hair, the black is black. If that ain't black, I don't know what black is. So that's dark. That's in there. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it might have been a cover up right here in this little section. You can kind of see where it might have been a name, which is kind of a weird placement. Okay, I get it. This whole black area of the hair must have been an original design. And then right here where it looks like it says like Jame or something like that. It looks like a J-A-M, maybe E and an S. But he's probably using the black of the hair to cover up what was originally there. Don't really have a problem with that. It's been done before. I've done it a few times. You use a black area to cover up the thing. Let's work our way down a little bit. These eyes, I don't know. I don't know what he was getting at. I'm an anime nerd. I love my anime. I had an anime shirt on actually, I had a Dragon Ball Z shirt on in the last, like 2 videos ago. And today, this ain't anime, but shirt fly, goofy movie, one of my favorite movies. But I know that Goku, black hair, has black, brown eyes. Base form. Goku with yellow eyes is Super Saiyan, which also has yellow goldish hair. So he's being a mixture. But then also, if you're an anime nerd like me, this, what would be Goku's right eye, kind of looks like Sage Mode Naruto eye. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on here, but there is a lot. But besides design, let's talk about technical aspect. This eyebrow area, where is black eyebrows and they're colored in, I can feel how bad that must have hurt. The entire tattoo, but this area specifically, I can feel how bad that must hurt. And I can only imagine once this starts to heal and peel, if it's not infected, which it looks like it will be, it is going to peel and scar so badly. I do not envy this dude at all. But then the rest of the face is some kind of weird gray, blue shading. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not doing for me, Jack. And then the little blue fire that he probably put in the most work into, because he faded it from like a dark blue, a little bit of lighter blue, even lighter blue, and he put in some light white highlights. But then the background to that is just some kind of weird black. I don't know. Yeah, don't got much else to say about that. Those are my little critiques, I would say. Now I got this next one for you. Again, not really a cringy video, but if you're anything like me, I think you'll like it. Sorry guys, but you know how YouTube is with the copyright system and all that, so I had to change the music for this video. I hope you enjoy. We're not here to judge, all right? So the reason why I showed this video is because I wanted to, spread some joy. But on a serious note, it's kind of crazy being a tattoo artist today because we have to focus on our social media presence far more than we have to focus on our tattoos, on the quality of our tattoos. I don't understand how, when it comes to social media and tattoo artists, some of the most famous tattoo artists don't have the best work. They have a good social media platform. They make good reels. Some of them are funny. I don't have a problem with any of that. The fact of that the work doesn't compare to the amount of popularity that they have. Not saying that this woman's work is garbage, trash, nothing like that. I actually haven't seen none of her work. I just seen this video, screen recorded it, wanted to show you guys. But as we see, this specific video, this content has nothing to do with her tattoos. It probably is one of the most viewed videos on her page. Am I mad at it? No. Do I wish I could do that? Maybe. Y'all like that? Of course you did, you little nasty fucks. But back to what I was talking about. I would like the popularity of the person to make sense to the quality of work that they put out. We are in an age where it's not how good you are, it's how popular you are, and you get popular not for the work that you produce. And that's kind of that's the whole point of what I'm saying is I just want people to progress all the time, especially when it comes to tattoos. These things are permanent. They're on you forever. There's no point of getting a half-ass tattoo just because the person has 500,000 followers, but their work is trash. So you're paying top dollar to get bullshit just because of how many views somebody gets. Is it me being a little bit of a hater? Maybe. But that doesn't take away from how I feel about the situation. If you do good tattoos, I ain't got nothing to say. It's all love. But if you do trash tattoos, I don't know. Just after you fuck them up, send them to me so I can do cover-ups. Let's both make money off these motherfuckers, all right? But with that being said, that was the video for today. Thank you guys again for coming in and watching every single one of my videos, because I know you are, because you're the best fucking person I've ever met. Don't make me look like a fool saying that on camera. This is for everybody to see. Remember that. And then also thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the stuff I ask you to do on every single video, because you know I'm a little e-whore and I need to get my views up so I can feel better about myself, so I can get more popular. But also, I don't know if you guys seen on the last one, I mentioned how April is my birthday month. Yeah? You want me to be happy on my birthday month, right? So let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. You have about a month and a half to make that happen. And again, once we get to that 1,000, one of you, lucky, lovely, beautiful, thickums, voluptuous people will be winning a free tattoo from your boy. Now, with that being said, I'm going to leave you with I love you more than you would ever know. Thank you. Bye.